did you have a conversation with Whitakers about needing to sit down with them and go through this in a little bit more detail?
Yeah, so after speaking with Dr. Lucas, obviously, at that point we know that they are getting ready, Wayne's is getting ready to transport Jaden. They've got him stable. For the most part, it appeared like Wayne's staff was just kind of making sure those levels were, staying steady for a short time. During that time, that's kind of when Dr. Lucas stepped out and talked. And then after, we spoke with her, we did ask them if they would be willing to come down to the sheriff's office, so that I could, or so that we could speak with them a little bit more and find out a little more detail and see if we could, get a little more understanding of, how this has happened.
And did they agree with that?
They did. There was some conversation as to, they needed something to eat. So, obviously they're not in custody. I told them, if you want to, stop and get something and then come on over to the sheriff's office, then, so be it.
And at this point in time, was Jaden making his way to Knoxville?
Yes, he was in there and he was on his way. They both agreed to come on to the sheriff's office, even, with their child being transported. And they arrived, had a brief conversation, let them know that I was going to read them their rights, read the rights, had them sign. We dated and time-stamped it. And I think it was 18:55, so that was 6:55 p.m. that I had read them their rights.
All right, now did you talk to them together or separate?
Doing that part, it was together, and then I separated them, and I let them know that I was going to separate them to have a conversation.
All right, just in general, what were you able to learn from Joe Whitaker at that time?
Just, again, to get some additional detail, if any. More or less, he stuck to the written statement that he provided Court Dixon.
Can you tell us what that was, since we don't know what that statement was yet, from your testimony?
Sure, more or less, it was, a little after 7, that his wife had left. He said that he had, fed the baby, changed his diaper around 10:30ish. Per that statement, also indicated that he had heard a whimper around the 12:40ish time frame. Went checked on him. He didn't seem right, I think was the verbiage. Saw that one of his arms were kind of twisted out, kind of postured, and then he stated that he called his wife and told her, and that's about the gist of it.
All right. So at some point thereafter, were they able to leave the police department?
Yes, they finished speaking with him, then Charlotte, and then afterwards, they left.